Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to one of the area's premier golf sites, the West Course at the exclusive Hilltop Country Club. Joining us today is the legendary one, the Old Country Pro. Whether you are a scratch golfer or just one who stands around scratching his head, the Old Country Pro can improve your game. To prove that golf pencils don't need erasers, here he is, the one, the only, the Old Country Pro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the fabulous old Hilltop Country Club right here in front of the famous clubhouse, and we've been given special permission here this morning to film a segment out here, some golf tips for you. And as you can see these old 2-inch white pipe columns rising into the air, and that burn is just a gorgeous place out here. And we're going to show you some of the fabulous things that this club has that probably no other club has. You can see the no parking signs. Very exclusive around here. It's a hard place to park. But without further ado, we just can't hardly wait to get out on the old course and give you some tips. So we'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the Old Country Pro. Here we're out here at the fabulous Hilltop Country Club. Got special permission to film here today, as you've seen the gorgeous clubhouse already. And we're going to give you some golf tips. We're going to help you win golf games, help you collect that money. You know, Ken Ventura, you watch him every week, and he can tell you a lot of things to do, but he don't tell you things for the ordinary golfer. You've got to learn to pick up things that'll help the ordinary golfer win the money, because this game is a kind of a vicious game. Now, I'm going to show you some things right here that we're going to start with off the tee box here, because it's important to get a good start, and then you can play all around the course better. And I'm going to give you a tip or two off the tee box to get started right. Now, first thing we want to do, when your opponent approaches the ball, and, well, if you're playing with a Jewish fellow, when he gets back about to there, you can say, Hitler was a nice guy. I've always found that to work very well. Or when you get up, if you're playing with a lady and she gets up over the ball, and when she gets through getting ready, you can say, I think women ought to be paid about half as much as men for doing the same job. That's always worked very well for me. I'll tell you another thing works good, too. If you're playing with a guy from Texas, you can say, just as he gets back about right along in there, you can say, I hope your daughter marries a guy from Oklahoma. That's about as bad as it could get, too. There's a lot of things you can do to get started. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hit the old shot down the fairway, the drive, and then we'll show you some things a little later on about how to win golf games. Okay, I'll get up here to the ball, and perfect shot, literally perfect. Okay, now we're going to go on up here, and I'm going to show you some more things about how to win golf games. Down here, now here's something I want to tell you about that's real important in winning golf games. Now, you take a lot of times, you're going to hit a ball, especially if you're a high handicap golfer, you're going to hit a ball over in the rough. Now, it's important that you know what to do when you get to that rough. The first thing that I'd like to always recommend is when you think you hit your ball in the rough, always carry you a couple of balls with you. And remember this, I can't stress this is real important. If you hit an orange ball off the tee, you have an orange ball in your pocket. If you hit a white ball off the tee, you have a white ball. And what you do, always, and it's important to always try to ride by yourself. Don't never let your opponent ride with you in a golf cart. Now, you go down there and you look around a little bit for the ball, and just kind of look and always holler at your opponents over there, say, I've got it. No matter where you see it or not, you say, I've got it. And see there? Look at that. You see how that works? See, you're just looking for your ball. See there? Now, that's important. These golf carts here, they can be used for a lot of things besides riding on. A lot of things. I know. And you always want to park that golf cart between you and your opponent. Always. Because it's important. And it gives you a little more leeway because, see, you can be behind a golf cart, and if you can't find your ball, and you find a place you'd kind of like to have it, well, looky here, see? See that? Now, and what you can do then, you can go ahead and execute the shot like this. I'll show you. What a beaut. That was a beauty. A beauty. So, remember this. And also one more thing I nearly forgot. I'd like to thank Lacosta this morning, Izod, for furnishing my uniform. You notice, a lot of people like to wear